Eastern PA Weather Authority meteorologist Bobby Martrich here with your outlook for July 22nd, 2016. For your Friday, we're going to have a return of the heat and humidity today. We're going to start increasing those dew points, and we're going to have a cold front moving in from the northwest that's going to aid in doing that. This is going to be moving down from the northwest here. Not very much precipitation with this. We've talked about this for the last couple videos. Your cold front sitting up here like this. Your forcing, however, is way up to the north, but I don't really see too much going on up here either. I know there was a slight risk for severe storms here, a marginal risk further south, at least at the time the video was recorded. You really don't see too much out ahead of this. It's some very light stuff here, very widely scattered. You see the areas that are mostly concentrated, northeast PA, east central PA. Further southeast, you're more hit or miss, and I wouldn't really bank on too much relief from any thunderstorms further southeast you go. Doesn't mean it can't happen, but we'll keep an eye on this. I don't really think it's a big deal. The big deal is going to be the heat and humidity that's going to be returning for the weekend. Going into Saturday, that front sinks off to the south, but we will have an opportunity for a pop-up storm here further in our southeastern areas this time. That will be later in the day on Saturday. Most of the day is rain-free, and then we get into Sunday. Sunday has nothing going on. We got a system coming in from the west with another front. This will be Monday's system. It's going to come in later in the day on Monday. But I do think we'll get some scattered showers and thunderstorms out of that, late day storms out of that, and here you can see that coming through later in the day on Monday. Cold front still, at this point, later in the day, Monday is still way back here. You can always tell where that is very easily. Behind this is going to be another shot of cooler air as far as humidity is concerned, but not air temperatures. We are going to stay hot next week. As a matter of fact, I think we're going to stay hot 90 or above from today straight through at least next Thursday, maybe even Friday if some models are correct. We'll have to wait and see how that plays out. But right now we're going from today through Thursday. This will be the heat wave. A lot of people I've seen on social media, some reputable meteorologists that are saying it's going to end on Monday. That is not correct. We are staying hot all of next week. A heat wave is anything above 90 degrees. Okay, in this area of the country, a heat wave is 3 consecutive days or longer of 90 degrees or greater. And that is definitely what we're going to have every single day, straight through at least next Thursday. So that's what we're looking at. Going into temperatures, here's what we're looking at over the weekend. This is blazing heat, folks. This is mid to upper 90s. Some areas closing in on 100. I think most of your 100-degree, common 100-degree temperatures will be down here by the D.C., Northern Virginia area. However, I would not be surprised to see somebody hit 100 over the weekend. Anytime during the Saturday, Sunday, Monday time frame, those are going to be your hottest 3 days of this weekend, and they all pretty much mirror this same idea here. So wash, rinse, repeat for each day, except Monday you have the opportunity for scattered showers and thunderstorms. As far as humidity, though, we talked about this in previous videos. Here's the humidity today. It's going to be going up because you're ahead of a cold front, so we're going to start increasing those southwesterly winds, get those dew points up. Dew points will be in the mid-60s generally across the area. Some may be a little bit higher, closest to the front up here, close to 70, places like State College and Williamsport. But you do have the opportunity for some thunderstorms because of that. So areas further southeast, away from these away from the front itself, will have the mid-60s dew point. So we'll be higher than yesterday. We'll be higher than the last couple days, but still not totally ridiculous as far as dew points are concerned. As we go forward here, I'm going to take you through the dew points. Here's Saturday. Very cool up to the north as far as dew points. Now, this is cool as in dew points, not as in temperature. It's still going to be very hot. Even up here in the Scranton-Wilkes-Barre area back to Williamsport State College, this is all very hot temperatures. The dew points are a little bit higher further south, so we're going to split the coverage area in half as far as dew points versus dry air and a little bit superior air down here. And then we get into Sunday, dew points are more regularly in the upper 50s to lower 60s generally across the coverage area, so still not too bad. I do think the dew points are going to increase on Monday ahead of the next front. This one's the one they were thinking are going to have the highest emphasis on those heat headlines you're hearing for excessive heat warnings and things like that. This will be your worst day. I think your temperatures here on Monday are still going to be the mid-upper 90s, but you're going to combine these with dew points that are in the mid to upper 70s. This is over a very large area, so not expecting any relief whatsoever here on Monday until the storms come through, and it'll be much welcomed when they finally do, because once they do come through, we're expecting the dew points to go back in the 50s for both Tuesday and again on Wednesday next week. So it'll still be hot. Again, not going below 90s until at least next Thursday. It'll still be hot through this entire period, but you're going to be talking about 92, 93, 94-ish with dew points in the 50s. So it won't feel as bad as it will, especially on Monday, but it won't feel as bad as it was over the weekend. and of course on Monday with those higher dew points. I'm Eastern PA Weather Authority meteorologist Bobby Martrich. That is your outlook for July 22nd, 2016. Have a great Friday.